Well, greetings all. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Montpelier, Vermont today at Greenmount Cemetery because it's just, it's supposedly got all these incredible monuments. I'm looking forward to looking at them because I do love a cemetery. Starting here, though, this is the main entrance. You drive through this area here, which houses the winter vault. I think it said that 60 entombments can be here. Unfortunately, though, we can't look inside. That's too bad. But get a close-up of this stuff right here. And where it tells us it's the winter vault. Maybe you're hearing an echo because this is marble. And with such beautiful detail. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little dark to me. Then again, I guess I am wearing sunglasses. Duh. And so if the office were open, I could get a, what do you call it there? Is it in here? Oh. Let's see what this has to offer. Apparently this is Patrick's copy. I looked online and they had some information available about who was buried here, but overall, not really. Not really at all, and that's really a shame. But there is an office, as you can see, right here, and it's in memory of John E. Hubbard, through whose generous gift this building was erected in 1905. This tablet placed by the commissioners of Greenmount Cemetery. I love plaques, absolutely. And look at that beautiful window. Looks like maybe leaded glass right there. Kind of looks like leaded glass. But tell me in the comments below if I've got that wrong. It does say that it's circa 1855. Come down to the entrance here. And look at that. The state capitol building is on the sign there. Because Montpelier is the capital of Vermont. Look at this entrance. Holy cow. And that is very impressive. Looks like I feel like I should have there should be a drawbridge here or something. Maybe see where something. Oh, and look at that. Up there it even says Greenmount Cemetery. See if I can capture that. For you. Cemetery closes at dusk, like most cemeteries around here. All the ones I've gone to so far say they're closed. They close at dusk, so they're open dawn to dusk. Can you imagine getting here? The dawn today was at 5:17 a.m. and I think oops. Anyway, all right. Interesting shields. There's nothing on them, just marble slabs. But this here, kind of interesting. And you'll see another sign when you get back into the cemetery itself. It says, "Thank you, Vermont Department of Corrections, for over 35 years of offender work crews. We miss you and look forward to your return." Fascinating. So, I think there's a map here in this paperwork I picked up, and want to see about finding these really interesting graves with some phenomenal statuary, and show them to you. But this is the sign I wanted to show you as well. This one here, no mowing. Due to COVID-19, our exemplary Vermont Correctional inmate work crew is temporarily unavailable. We are sorry for this inconvenience. And as we look around, do you see those wavy grass? Holy cow, that is insane. Insane everywhere you look. But it's going to make some stones very hard to see. I can already tell that. And I can see also gravel roadways. But we can do this. All right. On this note, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And I'll see you in a few more minutes. Looking up there, I mean, it goes pretty far up. Pretty far up indeed. I'm going to be driving it, but oh my gosh, this is going to be kind of insane. Over there too, I mean, it's just everywhere you look, it's just uphill. All right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hang on. I'm back again. Looks like I found maybe something for drainage as we say pan down here. Although it does have a stop right there. I guess my thought is if it would be for drainage, it wouldn't have. Maybe there's a drain down here. Let's take a look-see, shall we? I love that idea. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm kind of talking away from the microphone. Just need to use my cane. Oh yeah, drain. There's a drain down there. Hopefully you can see it. All right. I have found some interesting markers, and I'm going to be showing those to you pretty shortly. But as we just sort of walk around, looks like this is something of a roadway here in front. Let me use my cane for it as a pointer. Up here, right? The actual roadway is here. But anyway, as I head down the hill, there are a couple of things I wanted to show you. I'm just going to keep talking as I walk here. We have a mausoleum. I love a mausoleum. This looks pretty modern, and it has a U.S. flag, so clearly a veteran. Don't know about you, and you can tell me in the comments below if any of you do this. But as I'm driving by a cemetery or a graveyard, whatever it happens to be, a churchyard, I am wont to say, may you all rest in peace. I guess my hope always is that someone is saying that for my family members buried wherever they are buried, which is all over the place, U.S. and overseas as well. But at the end, I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's just something I say as I'm driving by those places. Okay, so up here, let me pan in for you. This marker, this has Heaton on it. There is a little bit of information I have in my hands, so I'll go ahead and tell you about him. Let me see, where are you, Mr. Heaton? Homer Wallace Heaton, donor of Heaton Hospital to the city, president of Montpelier Savings Bank and Trust Company, Democratic candidate for governor. Date of death, January 28, 1899. All right, there's that. And we can see, well, maybe we can see, at the top of that semicircle in this area right here, there are leaves or flowers or some such thing. It's actually quite lovely. I can't really get up there. I mean, look at this hill. Maybe I think that's kind of obvious. not only is there a hill, but there's a ditch. I don't know about you, but I like my ankles, feet, toes unbroken. So, anyway, so I'm not going to, oh, another drain down here. Don't know why I find this stuff so interesting, but I do. So, go ahead and neat stuff like that. And as I head a little farther down the hill, back to the shade, although it's gorgeous today. Oh my gosh. High of 80 Fahrenheit and really just no humidity to speak of. Sunny all day. It's the nicest day we've had all week, honestly. Look at this old slate stone. I think it's slate. This old stone anyway. Look how thin this is. I mean, wow, thin. Kind of thin that falls over pretty easily, but I mean we see some frost heaves here, but have put it sideways. But still standing very well. I do wonder about this one here though, when it says toppling, when I'm walking towards. Horatio Nelson Toppling. I don't have any information on him, but we can see how it is propped up on slate right here. And well, that looks like brick of some sort there. Maybe it's granite block. I don't know. Really couldn't tell you. What I can tell you though is looking where it is here. Ho ho! Looky at that, right on the edge of this hill. I mean, when this thing topples, I mean, I would hope that something this sturdy would not, but let's face it, the ground gives, and this thing goes with it. And as we can see, let me see if I can get a better angle here for you. It is leaning. It makes me nervous because at the foot of the hill is Route 2. And this would be catastrophic if it hit the road, particularly at night. All right, there's another monument I want to show you down here. Right here. I don't have any information on this person, but isn't that beautiful? That right there in front of us. What's it say? Abaya Taplin, excuse me. November 1, 1866, aged 27. And Sarah L., wife of, sorry, it's hard to read. But looking up here, her name is engraved in the urn. I love that. Let me pull this back some. Pan out so you can get the whole effect there. And if I back up, we can get the whole thing. It's beautiful. Let's see. How do I get to this monument over here? Not this one right here. Though the fact that it's got its own sort of I see this as a sort of a garden, really, don't you? But we can see that the camps have William and Caroline, along with this marker right here. What does it say? William M. Camp died June 9, 1858, aged 28 years. Caroline W., his widow and wife of L.W. Brown, died August 7, 1873, aged 42 years. So, no doubt, pretty young by today's standards. And I don't know how I would access that marker right there beyond my camera. And I don't even know whose marker that is because it's on the other side. But isn't that spectacular? Wow. You see I'm walking through an outcropping of rocks right here. And wow. She's beautiful. Now, you might want to know that Barre, Vermont is the next city over from here. Why is that important to the Montpelier Greenmount Cemetery? Well, it stands to reason that the very Italian sculptors of Hope Cemetery fame would also have carved monuments for Greenmount Cemetery. There were people who were buried at Elm Cemetery who were reinterred here when Elm was closed and then became too full. Across from us, that waterway there that we see is the Winooski River. Beautiful, isn't it? And of course, water was the original transportation method. All right. Ooh, I see separation here. Do you see that too? Yes. Took off my sunglasses so I could see better when filming. And it's also separated on the back side. This, I expect this to topple at any time. So that will be really a shame when that happens, because we know that's not an if, that's a when. Okay. Going to walk back up to my car and drive up a little more. I saw a fantastic monument that you will also find amazing. So I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, well, I'm not at the monument yet, clearly, but I do find trees and their parts pretty interesting. And let's look at this bad boy, huh? All right, we have that one, which clearly fell forward. We can see the roots are right here that pulled out of the ground, and then down below, parts of the main part of the trunk of the tree. So right here, 1, 2, 3, those parts there, clearly cut up. Surprised no one took it for firewood. But anyway, and we can see this one has had limbs cut off of it. Wonder if they're dead. Probably. And look at these fabulous granite outcroppings. So, all right, let me go back up the hill. Be right back. Okay, I didn't know anything about this person, but I love how that is in cursive. I'm not even sure what the name is. But it's so beautiful. I thought I would share that with you. I don't know if I've seen script before on a grave marker, but I'm guessing that was put into a mold and done that way, since it's attached to this back panel here. Could be wrong though. So if you know how that would have been done, put in the comments below. And let me just give you a sneak peek of this one up here. Whoo, baby. It says, "I am the resurrection and the life." So I do see some steps. I'm going to walk up to it. So hang on. Alrighty, back again. Look at this. So from Psalm 22, quote, "Your heart shall live forever," unquote. So buried here, Anderson Devereaux Dieter, Emma Grant Hubbard Dieter, Chester Hubbard, Juliet Granville Jewett Hubbard Clark, Timothy Jewett Hubbard, Ruth Jewett Hubbard, and Elizabeth Spalding Jewett Shafter. clearly this family had money. And I already know that Hubbard donated that front gate, that vault. You may recall I said that at the beginning of the video. I mean, look at this. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And did I say wow? I think I did. I have mentioned this in earlier videos that I'm not religious. But, oh, I do love cemeteries. And you see how people spent their money. And this does say, right here on this stone, this red granite stone, Perpetual Care, which means that the cemetery is